Hello comrades, Commissar bro here today with Superpower 2. I didn't do a video yesterday because we had the multiplayer server. And so I decided I'll do it today. And this video is actually going to talk about two things. The first being, again, the the multiplayer server that was played yesterday. And also, then I'm going to show you how to do the tutorial, or at least how I would do turkey. So basically, the multiplayer server, as far as I'm concerned, was a huge success. You know, there was just a couple bumps in the road there. I think we had one crash, which kind of threw everyone off the game a bit. But we still came back, and I think that Bowden guy that everybody always talks about was actually in there at one point. But somebody kind of trolled him. Alright. So, yeah, it was pretty interesting. I even, like, with Djibouti, I conquered all the way up to here, and I took over Sudan, and I think I went all the way down to Tanzania, and conquered all that region there. So that was pretty cool, but, yeah, unfortunately, after about 4 hours, I had to call it quits. But yeah, it was really fun. I enjoyed it, and like there was a war between Ukraine and Russia at one point that like demolished both sides' armies, and then nukes started flying. The U.S. got split up between Greece, UK, and France. I think owned Louisiana. Yeah, it was interesting. It was really cool. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad for everyone who was involved in it. There was definitely some interesting stuff going on, and hopefully we can do that again. I'm hoping the end of this week as well. I don't guarantee I'll be able to sit for 4 hours on it again, but it would be really nice to get that popping and try to do that if we can. So yeah, like I said, it was a great game, guys. It was fun, and I'm excited to do it again. But anyway, so let's take a look at Turkey, shall we? As you can see, we're in crippling debt. And by crippling, by God, I mean crippling. Jesus, high inflation, terrible economic health, like crippling balanced debt, and more actual available balanced debt. So, yeah, Turkey's not doing very well off in the beginning of this game, but I'm pretty sure that we can fix it. And I'm sure you all agree that it can be done. So we're going to put that on 25.2. We're going to put this up to like 76, like I always do. Yes. And 75. I will admit, though, on the multiplayer server, that I did get a lot of help from like Ukraine and Greece. And who was the other country? I can't remember. Like, I know Libya helped me out, too, and Turkey helped me out. But, like, they just basically were just giving me money. It was great, because then it's like, okay, well, this makes this whole Djibouti thing, like, infinitely easier. Like, it just speeds up the process. It doesn't really make it easier, per se. It just speeds up how fast everything gets done, really. So it was pretty cool there. But anyway, so we're going to get rid of research. Yeah, we don't really need research right now. We can go back and fix that later. Bring down the environment, bring down propaganda, bring up infrastructure, bring down healthcare as far as we can get it, bring down education a bit, bring down healthcare a bit more, and bring this one up, and bam. Look, we have a working economy now. Bam, and we're making money. So, yeah, that's basically how I would do Turkey. I would pay off a little bit of this debt first with our positive income that we're currently making. And after you're paying off a little bit of it, then you can come back later and start switching out these budget sliders a bit more. Or you could, I don't know, really, that's basically what I would do. And once this inflation, because we need the inflation to come just tumbling down as fast as possible, because that's a big reason why our expenses are so high. And like I said, the other reason is debt. Our debt is really high. For normally, I don't like to go, if I have debt, you try to eliminate it as much as possible, but you also don't want it to go over like how much your income is, because then you start getting into kind of watery straits. Now, unless you have a country who you know for certain who is willing to pick up that debt and pay for it, in which case it's a different scenario and it's a lot easier. Now, one thing you do need to keep in mind playing as Turkey, you've got to be very careful about keeping the approval rating high, so that you don't get booted out of office as a multi-party democracy. And did you know that 99.8% of Turkey is Muslim? I didn't know that. Then again, these are Superpower 2 statistics, so take that with a grain of salt, right? Right. So, like I said, I mean, you could just sit here and pay off more debt. That's probably the best way to do it. If you don't want to do that, you could just mess around like here. You could just bring down propaganda. That gives us an ass load more money to mess around with. We could pop up government more because corruption is very high in this country, 48.9. So we could bring that up a bit. We could bring infrastructure up a bit, because normally you want to try to max out infrastructure if you can, which we can and we did. So that's good there. That's good there. I'm going to keep tourism like positive so that we still make that decent income off tourism, because it's paying itself off as far as I'm concerned. And what else? What else? I don't know. That's pretty much it. This is how I would play Turkey. Yeah, it's a richer country, so it's not as hard as like other countries. I don't know, like Croatia maybe. I don't remember. Was this a hard country to play as? No, there was a country that I couldn't play as, and I can't remember what it was. It was a Eastern European country, because like every time. But I was using a mod, I will say. But every time I went positive, like the game forced me back down to negative. It was almost like it was glitched. It was just like, oh come on, this is bullcrap. It's bullcrap. What are you doing? What you doing? So yeah, that's why I didn't really enjoy playing this whatever country that was. I think it was Croatia, to be honest, on the Mr. Mondays mod. I think that's what it was. I don't know. I still need to try out this realism mod. I know a lot of people have been clamoring for that one. We will probably do that sometime in the future. Like, I can see that being a possibility. I'd like to get through a few more. People still have a few more requests on how-tos in the countries of their choice that they would like to see done. So I think I'll do a few more of those, and then we'll start looking at mods again, like the Realism 2015 mod. I'm considering a playthrough with the Cold War mod. Again, I still think Russia is ridiculously overpowered in the Cold War mod. Like, ridiculously so. But, again, you never know. We might give it a try. It might be worth checking out for the group. But anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful to you if you actually enjoy playing as Turkey. If not, then sorry about that. But, yeah, so look towards the future. We're gonna be doing some more stuff. And, yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys later.